look at that wobbly. It is amazing it even ran. So anyway, that one's garbage. Good morning, everybody. I think it's morning still. Yeah, it's noonish. Anyway, fix it, Dad here. We're working on the 95. Actually, I started working on it last night. It has a Opti issue, and I'll show you here in a minute. Let me flip you guys around. Doo-doo. You probably can hear the music in the background, which I'll go fix real quick here. But anyway, RO Speedwagon 8-track. Yeah, that's old school. Oh, anyway, the 95's been causing all kinds of crap, giving us all kinds of issues. And I've been being told that it's a bad Opti. So I've been putting it off, and it was a bad Opti. At least I think it is anyway. So anyway, there's what we got going on right now. I just got to cleaning that all off. I put seals in this about, probably 2 years ago. New timing chain, new intake gaskets. Hey, my work worked pretty good. Nothing was leaking except it's leaking on the intake manifold a little bit, but I don't really care at this point in time. Anyway, I will show you why I know it's an Opti. Well, I'd say it's 99% chance it's an Opti. Let's come out here. This way I've got a big old mess. Oh, look at the sunshine. Listen to this. Yeah, look at that wobbly. It is amazing it even ran. So anyway, that one's garbage. And I should have. I'm trying to recycle my antifreeze too. That's another challenge in itself. So Opti Sparks are a guessing game. They work and then sometimes they don't. So I have 2 of them, brand new ones. From 2 different vendors. This one I had when I did it a couple years ago. And anyway, I'll show you what we got. This is what it's supposed to sound like. Look at that, quiet. And there it is there. This is a, I don't know. That's the name brand, not sponsored by the way. Anyway, it's Rock Auto Special. So these things either work or they don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install it, which I'm not going to show you guys because nobody wants to be bored to death to put an Opti Spark barrel. Corvette. That all being said, so I'm going to install this, and what I'll end up doing is I'll put it in, plug it all up. I won't put the water pump on, and I'll put the coil back on, and then see if it runs. If it runs and doesn't throw any codes, we're good. We're golden. When you finish putting it back together, I'm going to burp it, and hopefully it fixes it. If not, if it pulls a code and starts doing weird things that turns on, turns off, gets warm, whatever, then we have a bad Opti. I won't run the motor that long, but I know it'll run smart enough long enough to tell me if it's bad or not. So, and then if that's the case, oops, click. We will get a new exhaust system on this thing because we put new cats on it, thinking that was the problem, which it was not. And then it was injectors, which I didn't put new injectors on it because I tested them. They seemed to work fine. And anyway, that all being said, I'll get back to you guys in a few here. So I'm out of here. I'll be back in a few. Bye. Well, good morning. It's good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's try that one again. Good afternoon. It is like about 7 o'clock. It's the next couple days. I have not worked on the 95 for a while. Anyway, I got the Opti on. We started it. It runs. I also put new spark plug wires on it. That was fun. If anybody ever gets the opportunity to do that, hey, enjoy. It sucks. Anyway, so let me show you what I got. Let me go over here. I got stuff everywhere. Oops. Click, boom, crash. There we go. Let's see if I can get it down there. There it is. I hope that shows. Let me see if I can see. There it is, right there. Opti's in. New wires. Look at that. Oh yeah, cool. Let me see this. Okay. We'll got them. Brand new wires. And by the way, they suck putting on, and I'll show you why in a minute here. Anyway, let me wander over here. I gotta squeeze since I have the garage door shut. It's cold out in Washington State. Oh, here. So, I got these in right here. Show you another view of the Opti. It's probably a way better view. So right down here, there, ours is this loom comes down. You have to get that clip on. It is a pain in the you know what. The power steering pump has to come loose. Just come loose. It's held on by 4 bolts. Comes loose, and then you can do your thing, I guess you could call it. And then down there, I've got that wires down there. It does run. It was pulling a 15 code, which is wasn't reading the coolant sensor, which I had disconnected, so that makes sense. It seemed to idle all right, so we're gonna take a chance on it. I'm gonna put the water pump on it, not tonight, but probably tomorrow, and then we'll get it all put back together again, and away we go. I'm putting a new water pump on it too, and hopefully we can figure this out. Excuse me, I just burped. That's horrible. Anyway, but yeah, that is the saga as it keeps going on the 95. Oh my goodness, I just want to get this thing fixed so my daughter can start driving it, and then I can start driving it, and then I can work on the 84, which I'd really like to. It's really close to getting fired up, see if it runs, if the motor's good, and all that good stuff. But anyway, in the background you probably hear ELO. I hope you don't hear it, but if you do, it is. Anyway, I'm gonna flip this around. Let's fix it, Dad here, and this is putting the Opti Spark on. Anyway, I'm almost done with this. I'll get back to you guys probably tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, we'll see you guys all later. I'm out of here. Bye. Well, guys, it's like almost 6 o'clock actually. So here's the 95. We fixed it. It was an Opti. So let me we fixed the damn thing. What a nightmare this has been. Oh, she's got the top part, okay. No, it's not reading. It can't be reading. Okay, anyway. Look at the interior in this thing. It is mint. It's actually a really nice car. This is not a bad car. It's got a lot of miles on it, but it's not a bad car. There we go. There's all her beauty. She says it's holding pressure too. So I did the Opti. Actually, it took me. I didn't work on it until yesterday, but I finished it yesterday. Anyway, this morning I got on it and did the final. We had to do a lot of bleeding air off the system, which is a common thing on these, because these things run really hot. If anybody didn't know this, but the 90, 95, 96s, the LT1s, to keep emissions, they run really hot. So this thing, the fans kick in at 230. So it's nothing unusual for this car to run at between 225 and 230. And that's how they ran. So anyway, it works. I'm ecstatic that it runs and drives. It does everything it's supposed to do. This has been a pain in my behind for a long, long time. And anyway, we fixed it. I'm tickled to death to get it done. She drove it. She actually drove it did a little errands with it, and she's fine. So it'll be her daily now. It has been her daily. It was her daily until it started messing up. So the Mustang's gonna be my daily until my Aria comes back from the incident it had, which they can't figure out to reprogram all the mirrors. But anyway, that's the whole story in itself. We can maybe get in that one later. But anyway, as for the 95, it is fixed. It runs. It does everything it's supposed to do. So I'm gonna throw this out here, guys. I was told it was a Opti because I work part-time at a Corvette shop locally here. And of course, you know, I'm going, no, it can't be. So they go, maybe it's cats. So I put cats on it. That was $750 for cats. That was a waste of money. And then we put a fuel pump in it. 2 fuel pumps actually in it. That was not the problem. And then we put in a fuel filter, which it did need. And now, it was all, at the end of the day, it was a bad Opti Spark. So, I guess the theory, at the end of the day on this, listen to the people that have been doing this for years and years and years. They know what they're doing. You can throw money all you want at this, which I've thrown probably close to $1,000 at this to try to get it run right. And it was an Opti Spark, which was $89 in Rock Auto. And I'm not sponsored, by the way. I wish I was, but I'm not. I also put a new water pump on it, which, because if you're going to do a Opti, might as well do a new water pump on it, because you have to tear the water pump off anyway. So, but daughter says it runs great, doesn't miss a beat. We are going to put a new exhaust system on it. I probably will not record that, but at the end of the day, she's a runner, and this is really a cool car. So, who's coming out?
I'm looking if you guys have...
Come on out. You guys can explain to me what you guys did to it.
We did everything.
You drove it.
I was passenger.
Yeah. So, yeah, it runs. It's fixed. And I wish I would have listened, but I didn't. But anyway, at the end of the day, it was an Opti. So it's a pretty easy fix at the end of the day. She's a cool car. My daughter loves the shit out of it. Anyway, I'm out of here. I will see you guys out. See you guys all later. Like and subscribe. Fix it, Dad. Bye. See you later.